Well, hey everyone, this is the next stop on our trip in Ephraim Canyon. We're actually out of the canyon. We're up on Skyline Drive, the very top of the mountain here. And what I wanted to show you is the pioneers, as they came into the Sanpete Valley, they wanted a little bit more water coming through the streams onto their side. And so what they did is up here in the top of the mountain, they came over the ridge of these Wasatch Mountains and down a little bit to the other side, and they built a ditch, okay, or a canal. They cut a canal on the other side that would collect water that ran off the other side and snow melt from the other side. It would gather into this ditch and flow to a location where it would tunnel through the mountain and end up coming down Ephraim Canyon. You can see as you look down into this meadowed area, you can see this canal that's cut through and pours water over to the other side here where it goes into Ephraim Tunnel and eventually comes out the other side and flows into Ephraim Canyon. They've done some recent work on the tunnel. I worked in an engineering firm that did part of that work to modify the structure of the tunnel. Now you may think, well, what about people on the other side? Don't they want that water? And they sure do. Castledale, Orangeville, they're all on the other side, Emery County. Water is a really important issue in the state and something that people continually, and I shouldn't say necessarily fight over, but it's something that everyone's very protective of is their water right. And the state engineer's office has given this much of the mountain that water right to Ephraim and to the Sanpete Valley. But Castledale, Orangeville, they get the rest of it, which isn't quite as much, to tell you the truth. This is our last stop here in Ephraim Canyon. There's lots of interesting things I think that we've seen, data that you've gone through as we've progressed through the lab. I hope you've enjoyed it. I wish you were all up here with me because seeing it in person is much more interesting and gives you a greater sense and appreciation for what happens and how we get our water for us to drink here in these dry western states. Not only to drink, but to feed our animals with, to irrigate our crops with, that keeps us sustainable here. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll catch you next week in lab.